Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Happy holidays. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to the Otaku Brothers channel. My name is Joseph, your co-host, joined alone today. As you can see, I'm here in my room because, unfortunately, guys, it is the holidays. I mean, I guess that's not unfortunate. That's actually a good thing. I hope you all are having an awesome holidays, by the way. I hope you guys had a great New Year's and are ready to start the new year off with a bang. Hope you guys have some good resolutions. Hope you guys have a good mindset going into this year and are excited to start the new year. And hopefully, you guys got a lot of fun plans and are just ready to start off the grind once again. I know I am for sure, and so is Ben as well. So that's fun. But guys, before we get into the video, please do make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. You guys crushed it. We're already at like 207 subs. You guys have been killing on the shorts. We got over 1,000 views. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate that here. And tune in next week for when we are going to be doing our anime awards show. It's going to be awesome. We're going to be ranking our favorite shows of the year of 2024 from everything like what came out last year, Blue Box, Bleach, everything like that, Dawn to Dawn, all those fun shows, Solo Leveling, and more. So if you guys want to hear our anime of the year, our favorite openings, our favorite characters, things like that, favorite episodes, then stay tuned for next week. But yeah, so what am I doing today? Well, as you can tell from the title, and I want to explain the reason for why I'm doing this right now is because I am actually going on a trip with Ben and some of our buddies tomorrow. We're going to Colorado, and we're from Texas, and we're driving there, so it is going to be quite a long drive, so I'm not looking forward to it, to be honest. And I was thinking, I told Ben, hey, we're going on break tomorrow, so you know what, let's just don't worry about the podcast. We know we got a lot on our plate. We're getting ready, we're packing, we're going to Colorado, we're gonna go skiing. I might record a little bit, maybe just a little tiny bit, and then I'll insert it into another vlog because I don't want to, it's a holiday, it's fun, right? Everybody's on vacation, we're trying to enjoy it, so don't be too harsh, all right? But yeah, regardless, we're gonna be on holiday break, so we're both very excited for this trip. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna go skiing, snowboarding, things like that, and get some good scenic views instead of seeing this flat land that we're used to here in Texas. So we're very much anticipating this trip. I'm very hyped. It's gonna be fun. So yeah, but besides all that, that's besides the point. That's a tomorrow me problem. And I thought I still wanted to get a video out for y'all because I love y'all. I love making content. So I thought, why not do a little haul of some of the stuff that I got for Christmas and New Year's and show you guys some of the stuff, and might as well just talk to you guys, connect one-on-one like we used to. So yeah, I thought this would be fun. So without further ado, I want to show you all some of the stuff that I got. This is going to be for all of you anime nerds out there, as well as for some of you just book lovers in general, because I'm not going to lie, most of the stuff I got is books. So alright, I'll start off with one of the funny things that I got because it was very funny. My family knows I'm into anime, but they don't really know what I'm into exactly. They just kind of know, hey, this guy likes Japanese cartoons, and that's kind of funny. So one of my family members decided to get me a gift of just 2 figures. They were like, oh, we know you do a little podcast on the side, and they were like, oh, maybe you could put this in the background of your set. And I was like, you know what, this is a very thoughtful gift because I honestly am blessed enough to not really need much for Christmas or anything like that. So it was very sweet of them to get a very creative gift like this, which I will be putting to use back in the podcast for my actual setup when I get back home later on in a couple weeks. So we'll check it out. This is what we got for my first background figures. We got 2 Bleach figures. Yes, we got Renji from Bleach, and then we got Toshiro, dude. Toshiro. They're both sick, dude. I love Renji Zanpakuto. It is so awesome. I forget what the name of it is called. And then we got Toshiro, obviously, both from Bleach, captain, and then a lieutenant. But 2 big characters from the show who also have done a lot in the 1,000 Year Blood War arc. So that's been fun. But yeah, I'm not going to open them. I'm keeping them in the box. I'm a big collector of these sort of things. As you can see here on my shelf, actually, I love collecting figures. I used to be really big into DC and Marvel before I was into anime. So these are actually 2 other big cool figures I got. It's Lex Luthor and Superman. I love collecting figures, as you can see some of the other ones up there. But yeah, that's for another video as well. So yeah, those are some cool stuff. I'm very happy with those figures. And I was like, this is very sweet because, it'll look great for the set. So next of the 2 of the things that I did get, I wanted to show off some of the manga that I got. I don't know. I was reading Fire Punch. I'm trying to reread Fire Punch for an upcoming video. So stay tuned for that. So don't worry about that. But one thing I got a volume of Solo Leveling. I'm not caught up with Solo Leveling, but I'm very happy with it because I've been wanting to get into Solo Leveling, and this is a perfect excuse too, because now I actually have a volume. And I gotta say, dude, there's something about this manhwa that is just so beautiful, dude. I love the art style. I love this, it gives off more of a more modern feel than manga, because for some reason this is more like I don't know, it feels more like a graphic novel than an actual manga, where manga feels more like a comic. This feels like a graphic novel. There is a difference, I believe. So yeah, that's very cool. Very happy with Solo Leveling. A new season's coming out very soon, so I'm very excited to read this and get back into it, hopefully. So that's going to be a good start to the collection. Additionally, I think I showed this off last time, but I got JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Shining Diamonds, Demonic Heartbreak, apologies. So yeah, something to note about this, it's actually not written by Hirohiko Araki. The story and art is done by two other authors, but it is still a spin-off, and he did come up with the idea himself originally. But yeah, I'm excited to read it because I think I explained a little bit about it, but Whole Horse is from part 3 of JoJo's and Stardust Crusaders, and ends up coming to Morio and meeting Josuke from part 4, Diamond is Unbreakable. So I'm very excited. Josuke in part 4 being one of my favorite parts of JoJo's in general, and I'm very, very excited because Whole Horse was such a cool character who Hirohiko Araki has said has been inspired by Western movie characters like Clint Eastwood, who I'm very a fan of his movies as well. So I'm very excited to get into it, especially to go back to the world of Morio from part 4, which is one of, I think, the best rich areas that Hirohiko Araki has come up with story material. There's just so much to explore there in that area, so I'm very, very excited to dive back into it and read it. So that was a very fun gift. Yeah, JoJo's, if you're a JoJo's fan, I highly suggest picking it up. So yeah, that's very cool. But then I guess I'll show off some of the other manga that I got. This one being one that I was super, super hyped for a number of reasons, but let's go ahead and check it out right now. I got the first volume of Berserk, dude, the deluxe edition. These things, if you've gone to Barnes & Nobles and you've gone to the manga section, you've seen these bad boys in stock up against the wall. They are so expensive because they are so bulky, dude. This is not doing it justice. I mean, like, you can see comparison to how this is a regular manga volume size, and like you can just see how much bigger it is. I mean, even in thickness, dude. Yeah, you can check it out. Dude, somebody was actually getting on me in the YouTube shorts for not showing off the spine of books. So here you go. Here's the spine, if you care about that stuff. So yeah, these are the spines for the other books as well. Yeah, Berserk, dude, it looks so clean, and it even comes with a bookmark inside. It's so nice. I don't want to show off too much of it because there is a lot of nudity and graphic imagery as well in this manga. But yeah, dude, very excited. Berserk being one of the most influential, biggest mangas of all time. I had to copy it. I'm so excited to start reading the series and collecting all the books. I know dude, I'm not gonna lie, I think there's like 20 of them. I think there's more than 20 of these books. So that's a lot, dude. Around 20, if anything. So yeah, there's a lot of these big bad boys. Very excited to hopefully collect them all one day. But this is the start of that collection for that series because, oh my goodness, it is just absolutely beautiful. If you're into, old fantasy like Lord of the Rings style, Game of Thrones, I feel like this is a franchise for you. Stuff like Elden Ring, Dark Souls heavily has been inspired and taken inspiration from Berserk. So I'm very excited to read this series. I cannot wait. So yeah, besides that, one of the other cool things I got, I'm also a big movie guy. So yeah, also one of the cool things I got, the rest of the stuff, by the way, is going to be more just book stuff in general. So if you're into books and just like reading and want some good recommendations, then please stick around, or if you're into movies too. So yeah, one of the cool things I got was a gift from my sister, and I'm actually big into movies myself. I love movies. It's one of my side hobbies besides anime and manga. If you could say, if there was one other thing that I would say I love as much as anime and manga, it would be movies. And movies, if not more than anime and manga, believe it or not. And so one of the biggest movie franchises, or not movie production studios out there right now, is A24, who are known for making a lot more creative and buying creative indie films and things like that from smaller companies or from smaller creators and things like that. I might be butchering that a little bit, but that's kind of the gist of what the studio does. They're a little more indie, basically, and have a lot more interesting, not as mainstream public work. Think of it as like, Activision makes Call of Duty, and then there's just like a whole bunch of indie studios out there, and like Five Nights at Freddy's is now becoming very popular. This is a terrible analogy, but you get the point of gist of what I'm saying. Anyways, I'm big into A24 movies, and one of my favorite movies of all time is a movie that just came out recently called Everything Everywhere All at Once. And my sister was kind enough to get me the screenplay book. And this thing is so sick. I will be showing off the spine of this because it is so cool. This is the back. It is like So cool. If you're into movies and you're like a film geek, you definitely need one of these. It's so cool. It has the name of the movie. It's pretty much like exactly what it says. It's a screenplay. It has the runtime right here of the movie too. It is so cool. It is awesome. You start off by opening it up, and the whole beginning of it is literally just the script of the movie, Everything Everywhere All at Once. It is amazing. It is so cool. Oh my gosh, there's so much content in here for the script. And then after that, you move into the next part of the chapter, which has just some of the frames from the movie. So it has some of the most iconic moments, cool shots and images from the movie, and it even has their exact timestamp in the movie of where it takes place. So very cool. But guys, my favorite part of this thing, oh my god, it's so cool, is that it actually came with some storyboards, and it shows how whenever the creators of the film were making the movie, these were some of the sketches, the story circle that they come up with. There's just so much cool content here for film lovers and movie fans. If you're really into film and love seeing how movies are made, especially what I think is so cool is a movie like this, Everything Everywhere All at Once, which if you haven't seen, go check it out. I'd hate to spoil it for you, but just for a little synopsis, it follows an older woman played by Michelle Yeoh who travels across the multiverse, and it's beautiful. It's a mother-daughter movie. Has a lot of complex and deep themes about just morality in life and what it means to be a parent and a person and a human being. So it is just such a great movie that I think everyone needs to watch. But it's a complex film, is what I'm trying to say, with a lot of layers. And it's very cool to see someone trying to picture that and put it all together into words and drawings on a paper. So that is very cool. I love it so much. So it was a very cool gift. Definitely one of my favorites. So yeah, now here's some other cool 2 small books that I got as gifts. Here we have Ultra 85. If you guys don't know, Ultra 85 is an album by a rapper named Logic. He's kind of think of him as you will. I like his music a lot. He's fun, and yeah, he basically wrote a book alongside the release of his album Ultra 85. And it just comes with so much content here. It's a sci-fi novel, so if you're into space, it follows 2 astronauts as they explore a planet known as Paradise after Earth has kind of been scorched and no longer able to contain and hold humans. So I'm very, very excited to read it. I love sci-fi. It's one of my favorite genres of film, so I'm looking forward to it. And then finally, ladies and gentlemen, I got a horror novel. I'm also big into horror. My favorite genre of movies is horror. I think it's one of the best genres in cinema. It is the best genre in cinema. And yeah, this book is called The Haunting. I don't really know much about it, but let's go ahead and read the synopsis, shall we? Let me put on my nice silky voice real quick. Penny knows she must forget about her ex, Nash. Okay, it's a romance, it seems, ever since his father was revealed as the brutal serial killer who traumatized their small town last Halloween. Okay, crazy. That's a crazy person to go after. Penny's parents have forbidden her to have anything to do with the Nash or his family. It's hard not to think of him, but she's trying. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. If I found out a girl I was into, her dad was a serial killer, I would definitely try and stay clear. But that's just me. But that stops when she goes shopping with friends for a costume. What she finds instead is ripped from a horror movie. Someone from school bleeding out on the floor of a dressing room stabbed. People are quick to blame Nash and his sister, Grace. But as Halloween nears, the body count rises. Penny can't help thinking the copycat killer is someone no one else suspects. Okay, so that's fun. It's a murder mystery. Okay, it's a murder mystery with some suspense and serial killing. That's very fun topics in horror, so that's fun. That's cool. Okay, so yeah, a fun little horror novel. So if you're into horror, if you guys just like reading and want to try something new, give it a read. It sounds pretty good. So yeah, I'm also sticking to this. I guess I'll just show it off right now. I am reading A Clockwork Orange, the book, the short book. It's pretty short actually. It's like only 200 and something pages. It's very short, but it's based on, or it's a book that is later adapted into a movie of the same name, A Clockwork Orange, by Stanley Kubrick, the director who's made stuff like The Shining, Full Metal Jacket, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm reading that right now. Like I said, big into movies, big into books. Boom, colliding the two worlds. Think smarter, not harder, my friends. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the haul. I don't really know what to show off anymore, and I'm kind of just yapping and rambling now, so I'll let you guys go. But thank you guys so much for tuning in for this video. I just really wanted to show off some of the stuff to let you guys know what I'm into and just to kind of be a little more personable. I know on the channel, on the podcast, we've really only been sticking to talking about anime, but I do hope to expand that sometime. Like I said, I do have a lot of other passions besides anime and manga, and I know at times it has been hard for us to talk about anime and manga when there is nothing going on. I know luckily 2025 seems like it's going to be a stacked year, so there doesn't seem much to worry about in that regard, but it would be nice to expand, talk about other stuff as well. So if you guys do like hearing about movies, other stuff, books, please let me know, because I would love to talk about it more in separate videos like this. It's very fun. It doesn't really take much effort, so I'd love to share and communicate what I'm into, and hopefully some of y'all out there will enjoy it as well. That would really mean a lot. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys next week with our anime awards, and we'll see you all later. Happy New Year's.